Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's Professor. We just got out of the shower, but you know we're still gonna make a video today. Before anything, I want to thank you guys, actually. Check it out. We just hit 3,000 subscribers. That is epic. That is so
100% epic.
But, nah, for real, guys. Thanks so much. Today's video, we are gonna be, I'm gonna tell you guys about my 5 favorite synths, sounds, or tools that I started integrating into my workflow this year. My top 5, not in any particular order. For the format, I'll just start by telling you it, then I'll give a quick explanation of what it is, and then I may show you 2 examples of how I've used it, and there's plenty more. And then I'll tell you where to get it legally the cheapest and how I got it. That way, because when you get to the point when you start making money, you have to like own things, because if a company like sees that you don't, they'll call you out on it. But I can tell you guys affordable ways to get them. That way, if you want to own them, you don't have to spend a bunch of money on these tools, because there's always ways that you can work the system. All right, so let's hop right in. First one I will tell you guys about that I like is, we'll just start with 2 that are owned by the same people, alright? So let me open up a track and where I use these. So guys, one tool that I integrated into my workflow this year that I love is Neutron Elements by Isotope. Think of it as your go-to, like, helping your mixes type of thing. I don't know exactly what it is. We'll go look at where I got it and they'll tell us. But essentially, Isotope has, or Neutron Elements has some fantastic tools in it, like an equalizer, then a compressor that can work at specific frequencies as well, and then an exciter that you can use with different options, and a transient shaper, which is pretty dope. You won't use those on buses as much. You'll use those to shape like a kick or something. But in this one, let's just go listen to how I used it.
And I guess I'm okay the way I am.
I know I used it on the piano to make it sound a little nicer. Let's bypass it. Yeah, it gives a little bit more high and cuts out the low rumble you don't need. You could do a lot of the stuff that's in this with like your normal EQ tools and stuff in FL Studios. But another thing that's really nice is it comes with presets that you can work with. Say you're like, oh, I'm using some keys, acoustic, I can go find something in here that might sound better, or I have some bass, I want to, like, look at how each of these are affected. It'll have different settings that might help your Another cool feature is the equalizer. So say I click learn or reset and then learn. Check this out. It'll analyze the sound that you have playing and register very important frequencies and place these points on, or let's watch it. Ready? So what it essentially does is looks for key frequencies that are important. Like number 3, it found this one is an important one. You can gain or reduce it a little bit. It just kind of finds frequencies that you may want to mess with a little bit more, or that really can help shape your sound a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It's got like a smart thingy. As well, like I said, the compressor compresses just in frequencies too, which is nice. Not the whole sound. If something bypasses a certain area, then then it'll compress that part, which is nice. Your exciter's pretty cool to like get your kicks going and stuff, and your transient shaper. I'm gonna go back to what this was though. Alright, so that's pretty cool. It's also great on your buses. I'm using it in this song to clean up my delay and reverbs. You'll see that I'm sending them here with a Neutron Elements tool. So all my reverb that's coming through in this song, I have it going into here. And that's, like I said, that's only the reverb and the delay. So I have like a nice little curve here to cut out stuff that isn't as important. Cut out some resonance. Oh, you guys probably can't hear me. I have this going on, so it helps clean up a lot of the reverb and delay I'm sending to it. It's great for that. You can also do some parallel processing. It's nice. I use it here as vocal settings. I mean, it's really just going to be great to help clean up a mix or a bus or a channel. So that's cool. Now let's talk about another one by Isotope called Isotope Ozone 8 is awesome. I only have the Elements version, but I love it. The Elements version is like the small version, like the little boys version, but it's still awesome. What it is it's a mastering tool. It allows me to listen to my mix and really bring out the most that I want from it. An imager is cool because it allows your mix to sound wider. Then you got your maximizer to help raise the volume. It's got some presets, I think, in it as well. I'll use these a lot in my voice acting, stuff like that. You know, genre-specific mastering. Or you can just smart learn your song. And, like, I did do that with a lot of mine. I let it smart learn, which is when it listens to the loudest part of your song and then sets like a good starting point for you, and you can make adjustments from there, which is what I did with this. So I would go find the loudest part of my song. Let's say we just opened up Ozone 8 Elements. You can then go to Master Assistant, Streaming, Next. So that's really cool. Just before you finish up, like if you make a beat and it's finished up, and before you want to put it online, it might be cool to run it through Ozone. Now, these are like some top tier tools, but I got mine at pluginboutique.com. None of this content in this video is sponsored. I wish I was sponsored, guys. I'd love to make more money, because then I can make more videos for you guys. Till then, I gotta keep teaching English. So, these guys will run deals, alright? And you're gonna actually notice that a lot of these sounds that I get, or these tools that I got, are gonna be from here. I'm gonna probably plug this website a lot. Like, you'll get deals for like a synthesizer from Glitchmasters up to like 97% off. That's crazy. Look at that, $2 for some of these VSTs. That's cool, or DLLs. I mean, half the time you might not even use them, but it's cool to have them in your arsenal. You can watch videos on how they're used. With, or not Neutron. Do I have Neutron 1 or Neutron 2? I don't know. I don't know which, oh yeah, I have Element. If I could spell right, it would help us a lot. Yo, how much is Nectar Elements? Is it on sale right now? Oh shit, Nectar is only $29? This is like a dope-ass vocal thing. How much longer is this sale for? Like, I'm buying this when I get paid. So, like, look at these sales. Normally $129, $100 off. And you also get virtual cash, and then you can go into the ones that you own. So let me log into my account. You guys can't see this. So, once I own something, I can go into my account, and I can rate the product, and I can earn some more virtual cash to use to pay for these some of these sounds that are already dirt cheap. You get a ton of free shit this way. It's awesome. Haleycon. I love Haleycon. The sound quality is okay. Value for money was great. Ease of use is Features are cool, and the presets are Submit. You know, Elements. I freaking love Elements. That's gonna get like boom, 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 boom. Elements is great. Submit. Let's go look at Elements. Oh, that's my exclusive presets. Oh, here it is. Let's go and look at that. So, like, the sale that happened was during the month of December or November. If you bought anything on this website, even a $1 VST, you got this for free. And look at this, is $100, probably more in USD. So, like, that is awesome. You gotta check in monthly, like subscribe to their email. You're gonna see some dope things. SoundSpot always runs dope deals on Plugin Boutique. Isotope started running dope deals on Plugin Boutique. This for free was amazing, with just $1 purchase. And there's Serum presets on this website, stuff like that. Neutron Elements is a newest mixing plugin from the award-winning Isotope Neutron family. And I'm gonna lie, guys, it's great. That's why I love this one. Let's go find Ozone. Ozone I got for 60% off because I had a coupon I was able to redeem with my tokens, which I get for buying cheap shit. So, Ozone somewhere on here. Yeah, Ozone Elements, boom. It's a great mastering tool. I love it. You don't need it, but it makes your life a lot easier, especially if you're pumping things out. Look, Ozone's got a great sale going on right now. That's dope. So these are my first two presets, or not first two presets, my first two plugins that I've adopted into my workflow this year, guys. Let's go to another one. Let's talk about Serum. Let's talk about a synthesizer, all right? So, Serum has been awesome. And Serum is great. I love you. Oh, that's why. This is the whatever one. Sorry, guys. I know my videos are always so long. That's because I talk a lot. I love Serum. It's I have to. Okay, so where I get my Serum from is rent to own through Splice. Splice is awesome. It's like $7.99 a month, and you know, let's just talk about it. I'm not sponsored through them either. I'd love to be. Tell them I sent you. Splice. Let's just start with Splice, actually. That way you guys can see quickly how cool Splice is. You can rent to own VSTs and synthesizers through them, like Serum. It's also tons of samples that you could use in your productions without having to worry about royalties and stuff like that, because you use the credits that you get monthly from your monthly subscription, and those allow you to use those sounds, and the artist gets paid that made them every time you use them. It's a fantastic website. It's really cool. You can sync your projects to it and then use them on a different computer, or you can send your project to your buddy and he can collaborate with you using Splice Studio. It's really cool. Sorry, I just gotta make sure Splice is running, or else it won't let me use Serum. God, I need a new computer. This computer's so slow. It's like a $300 computer, which just goes to show you guys can make music on anything you want. I know people who are still running like FL Studios 10 on like XP or like 7 OSs, or on Windows 7 OSs. Of course, you can also just go to splice.com. So they also have, of course, sounds. You'll know that I love KSHMR. I'll tell you, I need a kick. Boom. I type it, I press enter, and it shows me results for kicks, ones that I have, ones that I don't have. And I can choose to, I've already downloaded it. I can choose to, let's go to ones that I don't have yet. Cool. It costs 1 credit. Boom. It's downloaded. Now I just do this. Check this out. Alright, guys. So, once I found one of the sounds I like and I purchase it with the credit, then I can just drag it right over here and boom, now it's in my studio. Or you can drag it onto the channel rack too, or into your FPC. It's dope. Splice is dope. Alright, now we should be able to reload Serum. Yeah, see? Serum's working. And I can load up different sounds that come naturally with Serum, stuff that I have from Semantics. Splice Collection I have set up. So you'll see... and then there's a ton of processing oscillators that you can use to create your own sounds, which I have done. It's a really great workflow. You have your effects. You can change the order that they're in. Turn them off or on. Your matrix shows you the action that's coming from them as well. And then global, I guess, is just kind of how you use it. Serum gets you awesome sounds. I'm talking like that sounds too, like big EDM sounds to trap sounds to pianos to instruments. Not as much like natural sounding instruments, but processed instruments. Serum, it's cool. And like I said, for $9.99 a month is pretty good, but I think you might have to have a Splice subscription. So that's where I get it, and how I use it. I love it. Let's talk about the next one. File, open, no. Alright, guys. So this next one, is called OTT. That's right. This next one is called OTT. And OTT is an upwards and downwards compressor. As you can see, I'm using elements on this too. Look at that. Neutron elements. But let's listen to this without it. As an upwards and downwards compressor, it does what it says. It pushes things upwards to where you need it to go, and then downwards things to where things need to go. So it's really great. It's really great at gluing different big sounds together. You'll notice that big EDM artists like OTT the hell out of their leads sometimes. So what it's gonna really do is just kind of like, the way I use it, there's way more applications for it, but the way I use it is if I have a sound that I need to sound like big and up there, I will OTT the heck out of it and boom, get that bad boy pumped. You'll notice that each of these are routed to it on the main sub channel of the submix. All right, now I got that one for free on Splice, but I think you can probably get it off for free at Xfer's website. They also made Serum, but I think you can get OTT at Xfer's website as well. You should just check them out, XFEER, and they may have it there. Next one is an awesome reverb tool that I've been using called Oracle from SoundSpot. This is another one that I got off of Plugin Boutique, guys, for really cheap. Alright, Oracle's up front too. Is Oracle from SoundSpot. This is a reverb plugin. So let me show you guys how I like to use it. Let me take off these vocals. We don't need these for the demonstration. Alright. So Oracle's cool because it has your reverb stuff going on. Like your mix, your damp, your time and pre-delay. You have your imaging, which is the coolest thing. You can make it so that your reverb source comes from a completely different area. Like your middle position can be all the way over here, and then your side positions can be here. Normally, a general reverb algorithm will look something like this, or something like, yeah, something like this. But I can make it so that like it's bouncing from here and then appearing over there. Let's see if I can like point it out a little more by muting a bunch of the stuff that's not using it. It's like now I can hear it all coming from the right. Another cool thing, your filter cut, which every reverb should have, effects. You have like flangers and saturations for your reverb. And you have a compressor as well. You can sidechain your reverb just by sending your reverb through a bus and then putting a sidechain tool on it. But it's really easy just to do through here as well. And you have your dynamics as well, like your compressor and how it's gonna act when it hits like a certain threshold. So Oracle's pretty dope. It's got some good presets in it as well, like some piano ones. You can make some crazy ambient soundscapes with this tool. Anyways, that's not really the best demonstration, but I mean, I used it in this song. Oh, man, I don't want to have to reload the whole thing. And I love it. I got this one off Plugin Boutique as well. Normally SoundSpot's plugins aren't too horribly expensive, and they also run a lot of dope deals on their stuff. Oracle's on sale right now. That's worth it. I would get it for $11.95. That's probably what I got it for. I love Oracle. So that's a great one I've been integrating into my workflow. That's for, I think we're gonna actually have 6 things that I'm gonna mention today, because the next one is going to be 2 tools that are by Waves. I love, oh shit, don't close that, please don't close that. Yeah. That's nice that this is on sale. F6 floating band dynamic EQ is great. I love this one because it's a dynamic EQ means that it's not static. Your EQs that you use, like Parametric EQ2 and FL Studios, is static. You have to automate if you want points to change, like what you do for a high pass or a low pass. But this reacts, if you want it to, based on what it's listening to. And then there's also Renaissance bass. Renaissance bass is awesome for getting fat bass, sub bass sounds. All right, I'm actually going to show you before we change up the song how I use our bass in this one. And let me turn up the kick too. Where's the kick at? I think it's right here. All right, now let's go look to where. Our bass has a lot of different presets in it, but what it does is it adds it takes the frequencies of your sub bass that might be lacking, and then uses like this algorithm to make harmonics to make it sound more full. So I have it on the kick here. I'm getting a nice, way nicer sounding kick from that. And then on the sub bass, see, I'm getting a way more full sounding sub bass as well, and it doesn't sound like it's causing phasing issues. That's another reason why I like our bass. It's a simple interface. It's really easy to use. You have your in, your out, your gain, your frequency where you want to focus on the harmonics. See, original bass harmonics output. It's good for these. Next is the dynamic EQ though. That one is freaking sick. And that's the last one I'm going to show you guys that I've integrated this year. Oh, our bass is also just great for adding lows to like a track that you may already have that needs some lows. Let me go into my YouTube's videos ones, FL Studios 20. So this one kind of emulates what I was aiming to do when I put that help your vocals sit on the track, in the track, not on the track video and patch that I made for Patcher. I'm emulating pretty much what this is going to do, what F6 dynamic EQ is doing. And it does a lot more than what I'm about to show you, but like this is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen just a dynamic EQ do. So check this out. All of this light that we burning blurry. Girl, yeah, you ain't got no words, you be thirsty. Guess I'ma take her on a journey. You could be the convict, I'll be the attorney. Dirty role play, but I know you're worthy. Don't worry, love, now you ain't gotta hurry. I'ma make it special, Lord have mercy. Begging for a second go when it's still early. So now I'm looking around, hitting. And let's look at it just with my vocals triggering it. What's happening here is every time I talk, I've set it to decrease these frequencies, and you'll notice this says M. I've set it so that it only does it with the middle channel. It ducks those frequencies when I externally route my vocals to it. So let's listen with the vocals on. And with F6 stereo on, you'll hear my voice sits better in, because it's keeping the atmosphere of those frequencies by letting the sides still come through. It's only compressing the middle of the beat. So, off. But I know you. Alright, so off. All of this light that we burning blurry. Girl, yeah, you ain't gotta work. Wait. Oh yeah, it's off. Okay. Listen to how the beat and the vocals sound together. All of this light that we burning blurry. Girl, yeah, you ain't gotta worry. You be thirsty. Guess I'ma take her on a journey. And then on. All of this light that we burning blurry. Girl, yeah, you ain't gotta worry. You be thirsty. Guess I'ma take her on a journey. You could be the convict, I'll be the attorney. Dirty role play, but I know you're worthy. Don't worry, love, now you ain't gotta hurry. I'ma make it special. Lord have mercy. Begging for a second go when it's still early. So now I'm looking around, hitting the town, trying to drown in a pool of my ladies with some crown, with a fat pack sack of the good in the backpack. Gonna get a snack after smoking in the back shack. That's awesome. So that's like instantly. That's why I got this dynamic EQ. It's really great. It also has a really good preset in here that I use for a lot of my kicks now, called Kickstart and Kick Cut the BS. These are fantastic. I don't want to get rid of that right now, so I'm just going to show you on a different one. Called, let's check it out. All of this light that we burning. This is on everything, but if you have this on a kick, if any like of that knocky frequency comes in, it pushes them back down. It's like, all of this light that we burn and blur, and it lets like the ranges and frequencies that really need to come through shine. Kickstart. You have like these for guitars, violin solos, and you can make your own as well. It's a little bit intimidating at first to look at. You're like, okay, whoa, what the hell? But after you use it a little bit, just watch a few videos, it's a fantastic plugin. It's really great for letting your vocals sit in the beat. Take a beat, just boom, put it in there. Bah, your vocals are sounding way nicer because maybe I didn't make the beat. Maybe I bought it from someone. But it's just, man, those hi-hats are really cutting through this part of my voice that I want to shine through. Oh, there's a simple answer. Let's just go find where those hi-hats are prominent. All of this light that we burning blurry. Girl, yeah, you ain't gotta worry, you be thirsty. Guess I'ma take her on a journey. A snack after smoking in the back shack. And then I'll just do in a pool of my ladies with some crown, with a fat pack sack of the good in the backpack. Gonna get a snack after. I'll just be like, all right, boom. Whenever my voice comes in, put that shit down. In a pool of my ladies with some crown, with a fat pack sack of the good in the backpack. Gonna get a snack after smoking in the back shack. Yeah, so that's an awesome one. One more way our bass is great. Check it out. Our bass is awesome for dealing, say you have a track that you want more bass on. I'll go in, I'll load in my R bass. And listen to this. Instantly, I already have higher bass on my tracks. Now, this track was already like set to be where it needs to be, but you can add low ends very quickly to like a club mix or something, or like a trap mix if you really want to get that low pumping. either way, I like R-Base as well. Waves did great with those. So I've been hopping on Waves, I've been hopping on SoundSpot, I've been hopping on Isotope, and I've been hopping on Xfer to integrate into my FL Studios workflow. Of course, also, the newest version of FL Studios is amazing. FL Studios 20.1.5, I think this is. I don't know, let's go look at the about. FL Studios version 20.5 is awesome. They worked it so it uses less processing power now than the first FL20 that they put out, so that's really nice. If you guys aren't upgraded to the newest version, if you own FL Studios, you can always you have lifetime updates. So I'll put a link to the version I use, which is the producer edition, in below. There's a link to the version that I have below in the description, producer edition. And that's all, guys. I just wanted to show you guys the tools that I have. Thanks so much for subscribing. Like the video, guys. If you guys have any questions on where to get these synths, how to get them, if you have any synths you want me to further review that you pick up and you need a tutorial on, let me know and I'll make it. Till then, check out the beats, the shops, the music. Check out some more videos. It really helps out, guys. And I really appreciate you dropping by. And I hope you guys have an awesome new year as we're going forward. All right, guys? Thanks so much for being a part of everything here. Love you guys. And I'm going to go work on editing this video now, all right? So, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.